Yeah.
What?
Oh, no. LiftTheChucks.com has the juice.
The rules do change with BKFC. You don't need gloves. You don't need to throw knees. You don't need to throw kicks. This sport is unique with the simple fact that that's all you have is these hands, and it actually helps you because you're able to tape your wrist and a little on top of your hand too. So it's literally just knuckles. What's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Fight Feedback. I'm your host, Henry Cejudo, aka Triple C, and on this special edition of Fight Feedback, I am breaking down Mike Perry. I'm breaking down the ferociousness of this guy. I think a lot of people are underestimating how different the sport is with those small little gloves. But I do believe that Mike Perry is the man. I do believe that his strength, his power, his experience, and more likely his attitude is gonna get him the victory on December 2nd against the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez. And this episode is brought to you by the one and only Lifted Trucks. That's right, guys. You guys may be a short king. You guys may be 5'4" of twisted steel and sex appeal, but guess what, guys? On the street, I am the king of the damn jungle. So you guys make sure to go to liftedtrucks.com and get your lift on. Enough talk. Let's take it to the big screen. Okay, so here we have it, the tale of the tape. Mike Perry, 5'10", to his opponent, 5'10" as well. Julian Lane, same weight, crazy reach on his side. Similar in fist size. And then obviously, with the favorite, Mike Perry. Let's hit the play button. This is Mike's first fight too, by the way, which is pretty interesting, against a guy that also loves to brawl. Yup, pushing him back, yeah. Cross the line, boom. He's throwing that right hand. You know what I'm saying? Like this is where he's tricky. Collar ties, little Randy Couture, and then throwing these uppercuts down the middle. I mean, this is dangerous, guys. Boom, short right hand, if you guys caught that. Goes back to the collar tie, watch this uppercut. Watch these subtle uppercuts with his left hand. Now he's switching back to, boom, boom. Throwing those uppercuts, down the middle. And you guys keep in mind too, these are 5 2-minute rounds. Bah. Yep, faked, gets his opponent to react, and then he's going back at it again. Fakes, catch that. Sees his reaction, and then goes back at it again. And then now he's going. Boom, fakes again, another little subtle fake to eventually him get this knockdown. If you notice what Mike Perry is doing, he does fake to get reactions off of people, and then he makes an actual reaction right there. You guys see that little dip? And then he's coming across and then just looking for his punches. Fake again, got his opponent's hands to go up, and he's looking for things down the middle. And here we have it, his second fight against Michael Venom Page. I mean, look at the size advantage for Page. Obviously same weight. Look at the reach advantage in Page. Same fist size. And I want to say they're similar in age as well. Just hit the play button. Boom. This is why, look, notice, fake. As he's getting ready to throw, boom, he beats him. He anticipates him. And that's the difference between BKFC and some other stuff. As Michael Venom Page, pause it real quick. As Michael Venom Page was getting ready to do his thing, he's got his very wide stance. As he was getting ready to go, Mike Perry just anticipated that dude, came in and caught him with that right hand. And guys, when you don't have any padding on that glove, that's a real punch. You're getting an actual fist to your face. Yeah, and this is round two too, by the way. Going to the body, taller opponent, ba 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 ba. Catches him again with that right hand. Caught Michael Venom Page lunging once again. Goes to the body. You'll feel it, guys. Having pad is so different. This sport changes so much when you just have, look at this. This is, yep. And then because this fight was so close that they ended up doing 6 rounds. It was undecisive, but going to the body once again. You know, Mike Perry showing his grit and continues to stalk his opponent to eventually try to get, notice that fake. Thought he was coming up top. Psych. Throws that left uppercut and eventually catches Venom Page. Again, guys, this is in the 6th round. You know, so don't believe that Mike Perry, yeah, he is a brawler, but he is a brawler that has those very subtle movements that where he's literally able to get these victories. I mean, swollen. This dude don't care. I mean, look at his face, dude. His face is beat up, dude. His left cheekbone is like, just wipes off the blood. But he continues to keep going at him. I mean, this is the range that Mike Perry lives at. I mean, is a guy like Eddie Alvarez willing to get into those positions with a dude like that? And then his last fight at BKFC. Again, guys, I mean, I feel like Mike Perry is fighting super frequently this past year. I mean, if you're able to get 3 fights within a year calendar with no gloves, that says a lot about this dude. This dude loves to fight. 5'10" to 6'3". I mean, look at that. That's a 5-inch reach advantage. You know, look at this 6-inch reach advantage on the reach. Reach advantage, an advantage on the size of the fist. And I'll tell you what, guys, the fist does matter. If you have a big fist, it's only gonna help you. Let's hit the play button. Yo, did you notice that? Did you guys notice that little jerk that he did? Look, watch his head movement. Boom! To eventually throw that right hand. Like he's not just throwing. There's subtleness to him. Comes in, catches him. He's throwing. Mike is not going back. Boom! Goes to the body, comes up top. Yup, catches him coming in. You can only get too close. You can only get so close in these fights because it's just different. But goes to the body and the taller opponents. He's not gonna be able to do that with Eddie Alvarez as much as he was with a Venom Page or a Luke Rockhold because they're taller. But he's going. He just got caught with the right hand. It doesn't stop him from pressing. Head movement, kind of gets him to throw. He wants the exchange in order for him to get his licks. Ooh, catches him flush too. I mean, talk about bah, and then catches him with that right hand. Why? It's because he's right here. Luke Rockhold is not accustomed to having that. And then eventually, it was too much for, the playboy, the BLF, the best looking fighter. This man was just a little too much. Guys, the rules do change with BKFC. You don't need gloves. You don't need to throw knees. You don't need to throw kicks. This sport is unique with the simple fact that that's all you have is these hands, and it actually helps you because you're able to tape your wrist and a little on top of your hand too. So it's literally just knuckles. UFC champ, right? UFC champ, Strikeforce champ. You go into bare knuckle fighting. Guess what? The man who was cut by the UFC is the best in the world at this game. And I don't even think these fighters in the UFC would be able to come in and actually beat a guy like Michael Platinum Perry for the simple fact that he loves to throw in there. He loves to strike. He loves to be in the pocket, and he loves to throw heat. What do you want to do? What do you want to risk to beat a guy like that? No thanks. I'm not signing up. But I will say this, a fight with him and Eddie Alvarez is going to be the biggest fight in BKFC history. You have Eddie Alvarez, former UFC champion, former Bellator champ, he's won a lot of championships out in Japan. But when it comes to BKFC, because there's no gloves involved, because that one punch could change everything, and because he is the bigger man, I gotta go with the guy like Platinum Perry. Simple fact that he's more the aggressor. He has more of that attitude. And he's just a bigger man. That's all I gotta say. So again, guys, you guys just watched an episode of Fight Feedback. You guys make sure on December 2nd, Saturday night, that you guys download that BKFC app because this fight right here is going to be fire. I'm your host, Henry Cejudo, aka Triple C, and this video was sponsored by the one and only Lifted Trucks. You may be a short king, you may be 5'4", a twisted steel and sex appeal, but guess what, guys? On the streets, I am the king of the damn jungle. I'm 12 feet damn tall. So you guys make sure to go liftedtrucks.com and get your lift on. Till next time, I'm out.